You know, it's often amazing how selfish, well, the Homo sapien is. The human, you know, very selfish in nature. They'll be the first to tell you, I'm not going to be a guinea pig. I'm going to let that sink in for a moment to see if you caught what I said. I'm not going to be a guinea pig. So you acknowledge that you treat the guinea pigs like shit on the entire planet. That you've even, well, coined a term or a phrase that you don't want to be treated like a guinea pig because, well, you want that treatment to only occur to guinea pigs. What did guinea pigs ever do to you fuckers? Nothing. Just try to exist. But no, you fuckers, you do all kind of experimentation on guinea pigs. And you do it on all kinds of animals. But you know, the kicker is, well, humans get all offensive, well, when the experimentations are done on them. You can't really get all butthurt when, well, you do the same thing to the animals. You can't be surprised if, well, people that sit on experimentation boards for animals also sit on experimentation boards for humans. You know, if they're willing to experiment, stick vaccines and chemicals and try all kind of weird shit on the animals, you know they're most certainly willing to do it on humans. I mean, if you're willing to be cruel to an animal, you're almost certainly willing to be even crueler to a human being. And well, wouldn't you know, it's a real shame that, well, places of higher learning, institutions, well, that call themselves, well, humane and very rational, they get funding from, well, torture institutions. Institutions that primarily make all of their money off experimenting on animals, providing, well, very cruel standards of living. I'm not even talking about the, well, the low par standards the zoos receive. No, the animals in these experimentation labs, they drop dead within seconds after, well, they test try some chemical for a new perfume that they want to give you. And then they tell you, well, the perfume was tested on this many mice, this many guinea pigs, this many monkeys, this many birds. And well, it had these effects. And then we did clinical research studies that involved humans. And you fuckers don't bat an eye. They did the clinical research all the way up the chain. They did it on the animals first. And then they did it on you. And when you go and buy the product, they're still testing it out. There's been no research to confirm what it does to everybody. There's no way they can tell what something can do to 9 billion people on a planet. But yet they sell you something that, well, supposedly works for 9 billion people. And you never scratch your head and go, well, how did it work on, well, the people that were similar to me? Or the animals that were similar to you? You know, you have spirit animals. So certain DNA in animals, well, are closer in alignment to you as a person. But, well, they don't really tell you that. That's sorcery. That's witchcraft. And, you know, that's, well, that's forbidden. They don't want to tell you anything. They want to tell you bullshit and lies. You know, the closest primate to the human being, the Homo sapien, is, well, the monkey, the gorilla. Well, wouldn't you know, Washington State has, well, a primate research center that does all kind of experimentation on the monkeys. And, well, you would think that these monkeys would be treated like royalty. They would be given whatever they wanted, you know, for all the torture that they have to go through on the experimentation train of their life. But no, they're treated, well, they're treated atrocious. If you ever saw any videos out of these facilities where they do animal experimentation, you would probably riot. But they never show you any of the animal experimentations. I wonder why. Well, they don't really show you the human experimentations either. I wonder why. Anyway, well, there's this place. It should be shut down. Everybody knows it's doing a horrible job. There's federal investigations into it. And well, what do you know? A university, many universities, take money from these institutions to do animal experimentation. What a shame. How can you say that you're rational, that you're reasonable, and well, you're an institution of higher learning, and yet you turn a blind eye, and you turn your nose away from, well, the torture of animals, the cruelty of animals? Well, that doesn't make you an institution of higher learning. That makes you a capitalist guinea pig. You know, somebody that goes along with torturing guinea pigs because, well, you get a greenback dollar. That's what it's come down to. Greed, money, over, well, common dignity and life of creatures on the planet. You know, Idaho, I reported this to you. 90% of their wolf population can be murdered legally now in Idaho, thanks to the governor signing a new law there. They're going to murder 90% of the wolves. And well, they have no plan to tell you if they murder 100%. Because, well, if you murder 90%, what's to stop the other 10% from not getting murdered? Nothing. You know, it's savagery in nature. I wonder how long humans think they can go around, well, murdering all the animals on the planet and thinking they're going to be the only mammal that survives the planet. That's not the way it works, baby boo. You can't, well, misbehave such in atrocious ways and think that your survival is, well, going to be something that's, well, pleasant. It won't. You can't kill up all the animals, eat up all the animals on the planet, chop down all the trees, do dirt to the air, and think that you're going to be able to live on the planet, well, in perfect harmony. That shit is just fucking insanity.